All right, so here we go. Wait. What is going on, everybody? NGS back again for another installment of Hunt the Truth, the gaming podcast full of debauchery. Joining me tonight, I am pleased to introduce my stalwart companions. We are back for another installment of Hunt the Truth. Actually, on time. It's very rare for us to actually do a podcast, not only on time, but do it within such a short amount of time. I want to introduce them right now. Flanking on my left, we've got to the one and only Tundex. What's going on, broski?
Hi, how you doing? We're gonna talk about that on time thing, but I'm not gonna put you on blast.
You see, it started off so well. It really did, and then this. But regardless of that, let's introduce the other member of Hunt the Truth, my boy Ryan. What's going on, playa?
Well, I'm not going to be playing any Final Fantasy games this September, but other than that, it's pretty good.
Oh, you're not going to be playing... Why? Ryan, why aren't you going to be playing any Final Fantasy games this September? Why?
Well, without making a snarky comment,
Is that possible?
you don't know. We know why we're here. It's not pretty.
You know why I'm here. Well, actually, it is pretty because, well, the game has been delayed to add more detail to the rocks 60 yards out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Final Fantasy 15 has been delayed. You read that title right. Guys, how the heck do y'all feel about this? How do you feel?
I thought this was the one game that was safe from being delayed. No game is safe anymore. Any game can get delayed at any moment. It could come out tomorrow, and it could get delayed. We don't live in a world where dates mean anything anymore.
Well, that's true.
The craziest part about it too is the fact that they had that huge event talking about the release date and all that stuff. I know we're gonna get into more details about it, but they had the huge event, and then now the whole event was pointless.
Yeah.
They were hyping up that event for months. For almost a half a year, they hyped up that event.
Oh my God, I still remember that. I saw that Facebook link saying Square Enix is holding a special event for Final Fantasy, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is this going to be? And it's like, oh my God, the release date. So on some level, I was kind of excited. And when they said it's coming out in September, I was like, yo, this is lit. Not only because it's coming out in just a few months, but it's not coming out at like the end of the friggin' year like a lot of people were thinking. But then we started to, I guess call it, given my gamer intuition, I started noticing things about Final Fantasy 15 that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. First
Like
and foremost,
playing the demo and it not being good.
Yeah,
that gamer intuition.
Playing the first demo for Final Fantasy 15. What was it called? The episode Duske or something?
Duske,
that word that I'm pretty sure isn't even a word.
Right.
Yo,
yeah.
I remember you were playing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing that on stream.
You were not happy.
And I just wasn't feeling it because, like, when you hear somebody talk about a game for so many years and you see the gameplay and you're like, oh my God, this looks amazing. And when you finally get your hands on it and it's literally nothing like you envisioned, you kind of have to take a step back. But it didn't surprise me in the way that I wanted to. I wanted it to surprise me in the sense that, okay, this is not what I expected. This is better. It just felt very clunky. It felt very off. It felt slow. It felt sluggish. I mean, I can't be the only one who thought about this.
No, and what I'm hoping is that after the game when it comes out, one of these days, maybe in 2017, when it comes out, I just hope that it does a good job at explaining how to do everything and it kind of smooths stuff out, because it's kind of like in the demos, they drop you in and you don't really get a good explanation. Even when you do that little tutorial battle, it's just kind of like, but I don't know, man. And they keep delaying it. A 10-year-old game is delayed again. Why?
Yeah. Ryan, what were your overall thoughts on playing the first, well, a lot of people are calling it the first tech demo for Final Fantasy 15?
It was a pretty bad tech demo because it lagged like crazy. I remember one scene when you're running away from the behemoth, it literally dropped to a picture book frame rate. It wasn't. Other than that, the combat just wasn't fun.
It's really not. The combat is just really weird, and like Chris said, it's clunky. It doesn't feel good to do anything, and it's not smooth. You don't have a smooth transition into your fighting, and it just doesn't mesh well. I don't know.
I think what was really weird is that on some level we all believed that when they said this is going to be a realistic style of Kingdom Hearts, we were like, oh, yo, so this is going to be like Kingdom Hearts, but, you know, a bit more grounded. It's anything but that. It feels to me like they're trying to make it too realistic that the actual gameplay suffers. Like that's the vibe that I got from it, and it really just wasn't a good demo. And then you move forward, fast forward about a year, we get the Platinum demo, which the combat felt a little bit more improved. It was a bit more responsive, but as a whole, I felt like it still suffered from the same things. What about y'all?
Well, I think it ran better. I felt like it was a better representation of something I should be buying.
Yeah.
But like it's still, I don't know, it just still didn't do it for me. Maybe that's just because it's just like a small taste. But you know, you can say that you don't want to buy a game based on a demo because it's supposed to be a demonstration to get you to buy something. So I'm allowed to judge a game based on a demo.
And see, the thing about it is the main thing you're demoing is the battle style, the battle
No,
system.
not even that. You're more like it's more like a just like you hit the switch and it turns from day and night. You're like it's more like a thing. There's really no
That one
combat
was like
until
a
the last
standby.
section.
But, you know, it did have a little bit of stuff. It kind of showed you how spells are going to work and things of that nature. But just for me, and honestly, it should be most people I would think that play RPGs, the battle system holds so much weight. If the battle system isn't good, I can't really keep playing a game with a bad battle system. And before anybody starts trying to flame me, I'm not saying the battle system is bad, but it needs a lot of work for it to be smoothed out. It's just weird. It just doesn't feel right yet.
But guys, gameplay isn't important in a video game. Come on, let's
No,
be
the
real.
story. If it has a
Yeah.
good
It's all about the
story,
story.
the gameplay can be just complete trash.
Well, I mean, kind of works for some of the Telltale games. But anyways,
What is gameplay in a Telltale game?
yeah. Well, I mean, Telltale Batman kind of a bit more. Well, when it's
Yeah.
running, the frame rates are horrendous on that. But yeah, like a lot of things about Final Fantasy 15, honestly, like outside of the pretty visuals and its ambitious scope of things, it just honestly to me it didn't look impressive. Like a lot of people will say that, oh, if you're hating on Final Fantasy 15, that's because you can't understand that this is a new Final Fantasy game. This is the future. You're just one of those closeted old school fans who love your turn-based combat. When what a lot of people don't understand is that the reason why people are saying that they're not digging 15 is anything but its focus on action. Like everybody, when this game got announced, this Final Fantasy Versus 13 in 2006, the reason why it was an action game and not turn-based combat was because it was a side game. It was meant to be a compilation with Final Fantasy 13, and at the time, Final Fantasy Agito 13. Obviously, things didn't go according to plan. Final Fantasy 13, for all intents and purposes, was a flop in gamers' eyes, and they had to reshuffle things around. We still got 313 games, though. Except it was a crappy trilogy.
God,
Yeah.
one of the how they make 3 of them?
Well, the first game sold almost 10 million copies, mainly because a lot of people gave into the hype.
Namesake.
Yeah.
Namesake.
And namesake alone. The second game, definitely not as much. And the third game, I don't even know. But things were, I guess, kind of looking up for 15 when we saw that they had reintroduced it. But just from what they've shown, it didn't look that impressive because let's be honest, like this generation, we've seen a crap ton of open world games, you know, a ton of Western RPGs in particular, The Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, Dragon Age, and even last year with The Witcher 3, we've seen so many ambitious games that honestly, the open world aspect that deliver, like The Witcher 3 being one of the best games in the past 10 years. Have y'all played that yet?
Zelda's going to be better than The
No,
Witcher.
I don't like The Witcher's combat. I refuse to play it. But, you know, a lot of people do like it, so I'm going to just say it's good.
Yeah.
Zelda's going to be better because it won E3.
Yeah.
It's going to be better because it's on the Wii U.
Yeah, well, to
Okay,
address
so
one of the
let's not really
comments,
start yelling at us.
address one of the comments, Aaron. Obviously, the first 13 wasn't a flop financially. That's why we got a second game. But in gamers' eyes, the game wasn't that great. It's a detriment to the series, and going forward, the sales reflect that. But with 15, more than anything, what kind of, I guess, kind of spelled doom was mainly because the game wasn't running well. Like, the frame rate was abysmal. Like, even in like the E3 demo from earlier this year, the game was struggling.
He was fighting. Wasn't he fighting Titan or something? It just looked really bad.
I believe so. And
it was.
It didn't look well. And then we got reports that even the PS4 version, while it was running at 30, it wasn't stable. So it just we kind of got worried about it. And then combined that with the fact that they were focusing more on building up this universe with product placement, like cars and
a novel,
movie,
an animated series, a CG movie,
a mobile game, a car. Yeah, we said the car.
not cars. One car.
One car
that you can't even
buy
buy.
It. Can't buy it. Can't exist.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can probably buy it in game. They might make that DLC. Oh, speaking of DLC, the season pass.
Oh God,
that's not included with the Ultimate Collector's Edition.
Oh, can we talk
$300.
about? Ryan? Can we talk about that for a bit?
Sure. Didn't we already talk about this? I feel like we talked about this.
No.
Talk about it again.
We're going to talk about that season pass not coming with the $300 collector's edition.
Yeah, that's robbery. That's not okay. So you're gonna make a $300 collector's edition. You should include the season pass. Yeah. And on that note, if you're gonna have some cosmetic DLC for one collector's edition, you should have it in the lower collector's edition and there's like some cosmetic DLC in the $90 collector's edition, but then there's some extra cosmetic DLC that's only in the $300 edition. Are you kidding me? It's free. It's free to include in the package. Come on.
Guys, Itachi brought up something really good. They brought up something it justifies the delays and why it took 10 years. VR support.
Oh.
Thank you, Itachi.
There we go. Let's go.
The VR support makes it all okay because we're going to be whatever that kid's name is, and you can shoot a gun.
Prompto, I think. Yeah.
Don't remind me.
You could be him and shoot stuff with a gun.
Right. Oh, you mean you're going to delay it for a feature that most of us aren't even going to play because we don't have the hardware for it?
Exactly. And isn't it only for like one specific section, not the entire game?
It's not even it's its own like separate entity.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
From what I gathered, it seems like it's going to be certain boss fights and stuff like that. You'll get to play as him. So
wow. Well, that's great.
And the word on the street from press who played it says it's trash. It's not even like decent. It's just garbage.
From what I saw at E3, it looked like garbage. To be honest, it was like, okay, hey, it's this thing. We're throwing it in here. Oh yay!
Yeah, great. But yeah, let's talk about that season pass for a second. Let's talk about the fact that, like, do y'all remember when this game was first revealed and how you could play as multiple characters?
No, I actually don't remember that. So
okay, basically for the E3 2013, they had two videos of 15. They had the initial re-reveal trailer, then they had a gameplay trailer, and it showed a certain segment where you were playing as Prompto, and actually third-person perspective, so not a stupid, oh, this is a tease for VR 3 years later, so you could play as Prompto for some scenes. Like, they even said that, hey, you can play as certain characters for certain segments, even though you're going to focus with Noctis. So it was like a cool little spin on how you can control like different characters in a standard turn-based Japanese RPG. Now, like a year or so later, they came out and said, oh, we're just focusing on Noctis, nobody else. And then they started to incorporate all the other characters, like weapons, into Noctis, so he's becoming like a really OP character. So that's weird as all heck, I guess. I mean, whatever. But the funny thing is the downloadable content will include certain episodes where you play with the other characters.
Yay.
Yeah. In addition to that, there's more cosmetic DLC, and I think they have like an expansion pack that's going to come out in 2017. Great.
An expansion pack for a regular RPG.
How long is that going to take to make?
Another 10 years. It'll be out in 2026.
Guys, listen, they've streamlined the engine so they don't have any problems. Expected in 2019. Let's be real here, guys. Come on.
All right, that seems reasonable.
Yeah,
Cool.
great.
What's the Final Fantasy VII remake? I completely forgot. That game's never coming out.
I don't know,
it's
but
literally never coming out.
I have no idea about that. But the one thing I want to talk about is like when a lot of people are saying that, oh, you're pissy about the delay. Like, why are you pissed off at a delay? Games are better because of delays. Like, everybody understands the meaning.
Did we ever address
delays.
the reason why it is getting delayed in the official?
You should be grateful that it's being delayed. It's going to be better.
Yeah.
The PR reason why it's being delayed is because they don't want to include a day one patch.
No.
Can we talk about how they want to delay it because they don't want to include a day one patch, yet they're selling downloadable content?
What is it? But if that was the reason, why wouldn't it be delayed by a week?
That's true.
Why is it a whole 2 months delay? They're covering up for something. Like, it's just painfully obvious. No one has ever thought of the idea of, we need to delay it for 2 months because we don't want to have a day one patch because some of our fans aren't connected to the internet. What?
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of, you remember how when Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was coming out, Capcom actually said the reason why we couldn't do DLC for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was because of the tsunami in Japan.
Yep, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Did they really say that?
They actually said that.
Yeah, they did.
That's incredible.
That was a thing.
Like, I really wish the internet had caught on to stuff like it does now because, people would never live that down if they said that today. That was something else. Like, literally, we're releasing a whole new game. We have to manufacture the discs. We have to get them shipped out to stores because of a tsunami in Japan because, that makes sense.
That completely makes sense.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, back onto the delay. Guys, we're not complaining at the fact that it's getting delayed per se. We're complaining at the fact that this game, regardless of whether or not you're excited for it or whatever, this game's been in development for 10 years. I don't care if they restarted development in 2011. I don't care if they switched directors. This game has been in development for a dang decade. And if you're going to have a friggin' release date party advertising this, like, guys,
they spent like a ton of money actually hosting the event.
Seriously. And then they don't even hold up to what they said.
Like, wasn't the big payoff the fact that, we finally see the release date and they had confetti and everything?
My favorite part is that they had a fake out and they had the November 30th, 2016 date, and then it switched to September 30th, and that was November 29th. That's incredible. You can't make that shit up.
Some people are saying that's intentional. I think it's, I think God is just like, you know what? Screw your game. Smited you. November 29th, guys. November 29th.
And what this means for us Kingdom Hearts fans is that no date can be trusted. No date can be trusted for anything Square ever releases until it's in your hands now. That's what this means.
True. True.
The thing is, it's like they wasted that entire event. Everything is undermined because of it. It's like the game comes out and it's like,
I mean, not really, because they had the animated series and all that stuff that they announced. It's not a complete waste.
And the car.
And Stand By Me.
And Stand By Me by Florence and the Machines. Right? Was that Florence and the Machines?
Yeah.
Okay.
And some app game as well.
And Aaron Paul. Because,
And Aaron Paul.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, man. That's just so funny. I find it's more hilarious than anything else.
What are we getting that PC version though?
Yo, bro.
Maybe that's why it's delayed.
Yeah.
No, they would have said something to damage control it.
Somebody said the reason why they delayed it is because Audi stopped funding them.
Audi pulled the plug.
They pulled the plug on the one car.
The one car is like, wait a minute, we're not making these cars. What the fuck?
Stop. Guys, this is getting ridiculous. 10 years, we're pulling the plug.
Right? Oh man, it's funny. But you know what? The funniest thing more than anything is, no, White Chris is not hyped for Final Fantasy 15. Stop spreading such scandalous lies.
White Chris.
No.
We're gonna see White Chris pretty soon on my We'll meet White Chris again.
No such thing as White Chris. I've never been involved with Until Dawn, no matter what anybody tries to tell you.
Lies.
Yeah.
So this game is actually coming out after Black Friday now, and this is a game that they need money for, or else Final Fantasy might not even be a thing anymore.
Oh my god! I just realized that this. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about that for a bit. You remember how in the Hunt the Truth special that we did, well, it was a pre-Hunt the Truth special. It was a uncovered event. How we talked about how the future of Final Fantasy is kind of riding on this game, and nobody believed us. And then
they said it.
Yeah, and then Tabata comes out and says it, and they're like, "Oh, he misspoke." Like, can we talk about the fact that if this game flops, Final Fantasy is dead?
Can we talk about the fact that Final Fantasy VII Remake isn't getting to the third part?
Oh man,
this might be the end of Final Fantasy as we know it.
And you know what worries me more than anything is that, let's say this game ends up good, there is no way this thing is hitting that 10 million copy goal.
Actually, now, it's funny you say that. I can't buy this game day one now because that's when my finals start, and I'm not playing a 60-hour RPG when I have to do final stuff. So instead of paying $60 for a game that I can't play, I'll wait a month for Christmas and maybe get it for free if I'm lucky. And if the reviews are bad, I might just skip it altogether.
Yeah, that's the thing that's hilarious, because people are talking about the delay and how it's good for the game and everything. I don't see, like, the whole excuse that people like to throw the Miyamoto the Miyamoto card out there, saying that a delayed game is eventually good. A bad game is bad forever. That's not necessarily true. I mean, this year in particular, two prime examples of games that underperformed significantly. First one being, obviously, Mighty Number 9, and the second one, both of y'all can attest to this more than I can, Star Fox Zero.
Stop, please.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Both of those games were delayed significantly. In the case of Star Fox Zero, delayed into the next year. Same thing for Mighty Number 9. And those games ended up being disappointing. So it's very possible.
A delayed game could be a good thing, but a delayed game could be a really bad thing.
Yeah, like,
not because it is delayed, but why is it delayed? That's the question you always have to ask. And this game, there's so much suspect. Like, you can't delay a game that's been in development for 10 years and not have some, like, it not be suspect.
Oh, another good example of the recent Homefront game, Homefront Revolution.
Yeah, that game was doomed, though. That game never had a chance.
Well, that had Deep
the
Silver.
Game switched developers.
Deep Silver, man. They bastardized it. But some people are actually insinuating that the reason why they delayed Final Fantasy 15 is so they could release a 13 trilogy collection.
Oh, God, stop. Stop. You know, some people are saying that they delayed it as well to do the Kingdom Hearts. They're going to release the 1.5 and 2.5 on PS4 or something. I was like, no.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, it
but
makes
I saw
sense.
people
What
saying
does that have to do with anything?
That seriously makes no sense.
Wait, they're also releasing two games within like a week of each other.
So
they're releasing Kingdom Hearts 0. The final fuck you prologue, and now they're releasing Kingdom Hearts 15 within a week of each other.
Yep. That's the thing, though. People think there are other games that are gonna cannibalize the sales, but like, tell that to any other publisher out there who does do those sort of things. I mean, EA is releasing both Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1.
I kind of feel like they're leaving Titanfall 2 to die, though, to be fair.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think that game's going to sell well. That game's going to flop.
If anything, it might be a sleeper hit if it's actually good. So
why are people talking about Street Fighter V in the chat?
Wait.
Because it was delayed?
No.
Should have been delayed?
No.
Street Fighter V was an unfinished game upon release.
Well, yeah.
No, but it literally was unfinished.
Yeah.
It literally had modes missing.
Yo, everybody knows that.
Intentionally, yeah.
That
was
thing.
something they meant to do.
No one's refuting it.
Recently got finished.
No one's refuting the fact that Street Fighter V should have released in a better state than it did. Like, so don't bring up Street Fighter, because no one here justified it. No one here bought Street Fighter V day one. I bought it when it was like $20.
$25.
I literally bought it when it was finished.
Yeah. Man.
What else is there to talk about? I feel like there's more to talk about with this fucking game, but
well, it's more the what people are thinking they are going to fix. Honestly, more than anything, they got to fix that frame rate. If that game comes out and it's chugging below 30, I'm not playing it, because that's that's bad. That's really bad.
Oh, I just saw the thumbnail.
It's great, isn't it? It's great.
It's beautiful, man.
I feel like this is karma for anyone who left a sarcastic ass comment on our uncovered video.
Oh yeah, let's talk about all you little bitches. All
Can
of y'all.
you know what? No, I just want to find that one comment. I'll be right back.
You go ahead and find that comment. I'm gonna intro this. Yo, on that, we got so much flack on that uncovered video for saying that the event was crappy, which it was.
It was
crappy.
Oh my gosh, it was.
All right, you guys are so. I'm not going to say her name, but this is. Just keep in mind, this is coming like out of her profile picture. It looks like it's a 13-year-old girl. So, all right, you guys are such fucking idiots. Something about the car. If you're so disappointed and care so little, then don't buy the game and don't watch the fucking event. I hate people who hate on things just for the sake of hating them. Next time, do your research before making complete asses of yourselves.
So we have to do research on a live stream that we watched and we're giving our opinions on.
First of all, I think Chris has been covering this game since before she was in elementary school. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
So I think we did our research.
I've been covering this game since 2009. I remember the first video I made on this game. I remember someone asked me a question, one of my very first Ask Neos, what are your top 5 most anticipated games? And Final Fantasy Versus 13 was like, I think 2 or 1. Like, I was so freaking... Yeah.
Oh
Neo is a hypocrite. He used to praise this game, and now he hates it. He just wants the attention.
Oh, clearly.
You're doing it for the views, man. What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm totally
Neo,
doing
you
that.
changed. You changed.
You know what it is? I'm just spoiled by better games. I'm spoiled by Persona. I'm spoiled by The Witcher. You know, I just...
Can we talk about how the sales of Persona are, like, getting, like, higher?
Oh, okay. So, yo, just, like, at first I thought this was satire.
It's a shame that now it's become cool to hate on Square. Regardless, it's a true Final Fantasy.
No, here's the thing. I don't care what people's opinions are on the game. Like, let's be honest. Square is a shell of their former self. Like, if anyone's gonna sit here and say that they aren't, you're fooling yourself. And I'm seriously going to question your gamer card if you're gonna sit here and tell me that the people who created the Chrono games, the people who created the classic Final Fantasy titles, who created so many interesting and unique games back on the Super Nintendo, back on the PlayStation, back on the PlayStation 2, is what they are today. The best game that Square Enix has released in the past 10 years is a fucking MMO.
The last, like, universally loved Final Fantasy game was either 10, depending on who you ask, or 9.
I would say 9, honestly, because 10, a lot of people give that a lot of flack.
There's some people who really shit on 10. I wouldn't know. I didn't play it.
10's overall, it's a good game. It's a good game.
A lot of people hate Titus, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing, guys. When you can name all the interesting and unique new titles that Square has made on one hand the past generation, like what's the best game that they've made? Final Fantasy 14, second best game they made. The World Ends With You. Other than that, like, you get into the really sketch, like, I liked it, sort of, like Bravely Default. You get into that territory.
No, Bravely Default's really good.
You'd be surprised,
apparently it
man.
falls apart, like, halfway through. Like, something happens and it falls apart.
Very end. Very end.
Oh, my God.
Mr. Negative. Top comment. Look where we are now.
I love.
I like to think that the game got delayed to escape the Japanese Persona 5 release date.
Oh, yo, so let's bring this up right here. I swear to God, I thought this was satire, but the delay of Final Fantasy 15 has led to a pre-order boost for Persona 5 on Amazon Japan. Like, oh my lord, the top 3 pre-ordered games on Amazon Japan right now. The best sellers on just all games in general. Number 3 is Pokemon Moon. Number 2 is Persona 5, and number 1 is Tales of Berseria, because it comes out in literally 3 days. Like, it. And you want to know what the funniest thing is? They have the movers and shakers category. The first one is obviously The Witcher 3 Game of the Year edition, because, you know, cheaper price and everything. The third one is Persona 5, and its sales are up 450%. It went from 11 on the spot to number 2.
Jesus. Wow.
That's everybody's sending that big old middle finger to Square. right
we should
there.
we should change the thumbnail of this video from there's this one it's Noctis crying next to the kid from Persona smiling at taking his mugshot, and they both look like the same character.
They kind of do.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yo, that like I know a ton of people who are just like, yo, I'm about to import Persona 5 now. I'm like, dang man.
Yeah, my friend who speaks Japanese says he might now.
It's just this is what happens, man. Like people are voting with their wallets, and
how great would it be if Atlas came out and said, you know what, our game is finished. We're gonna bump up the release date to this November.
Oh my god, dude,
that'd be the best thing of all. That'd be how incredible would that be,
dude.
I just got an email.
Oh my god, is it from Square?
It deals with them.
Oh,
you received new release date information related to your pre-ordered video game. Oh god, there it is. Perfect timing too, guys. Perfect.
But guys, I used to work at GameStop, and that's not how they do the marketing.
Yeah.
Best Buy.
Yeah,
dude,
man.
People were damn. You know, people should really be ashamed of themselves. Like reporters and the people who broke this story got like shit on. They got called fucking morons, that they don't deserve to have websites. And look where we are.
Yeah, that's so funny. Like, and I've noticed this. You know what it is? I think people are convincing themselves that if this game if it doesn't like live up to any expectations, they don't know how they're going to deal with it, man. Because 10 years damage controlling for not only this game, but for Square Enix, that's a big deal. Like, that's a really big deal. Like, I don't know how you can damage control from the company that gave us Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy IX, and compared to what we're getting now, which is friggin'
Final Remake 3.
Remake of everything under the sun. Like, it's just
true.
Like, honestly,
I think they have remade everything at this point.
And like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is my most anticipated game of all time. It probably always will be, just because it took a damn decade.
Oh wait! Someone over here is saying that, what's it called? No, the numbers went up because 15 was delayed from September. You idiots! And then we all know that 15 will outsell Persona 5 anyway. Yeah, of course it's gonna outsell it. But at the end of the day, quality is what reigns supreme, number one. And number two, Persona 5 can probably sell like 2 million copies, and it would probably still make more money than Final Fantasy 15.
Persona 5 is not in any trouble.
It isn't.
Like, at all. Like, the game's going to sell well, probably. Like, I feel like there's a lot of sleeper hype behind this game, because when it comes out, people are going to, like, buy the shit. Like, there's going to be a lot of first-time entrants into the series, like me.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've been hearing about how Persona 4 is, like, the fucking truth. But it's only on Vita, and I don't like Vita. And, but, like, people are like, oh, I'll definitely check it out the next time. I feel like there's, like, more genuine hype behind Persona 5 than Final Fantasy 15. I feel like Final Fantasy 15 is, like, more like Stockholm Syndrome at this point.
Literally. 15's going for quality. Yeah. That's why it was delayed. Oh, yeah. 10 years worth of delays. Thank you. Thank you.
That's the thing that gets me, like... People are saying that they don't want they're delaying it because they don't want it to be rushed and that we need to just be quiet and chill. How is it rushed and it's been in development for 10 years? How?
People have probably died working on this game.
Persona 5 was delayed for 3 years for quality reasons. No, Persona 5 was delayed because Atlas is stupid and they don't know how to develop for HD consoles. Like, literally, like when they were developing for Persona 5, they were like, "Oh snap, we don't have enough people, so it's going to take a minute." Like, and no one here is damage controlling for that. That was stupid.
I still laugh at the picture that says December 2014.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious, man. I love how literally they told us nothing.
Did it take them 10 years though? Is it going to take them 10 years to release Persona 5? I mean,
no.
Okay. So then if it was delayed for whatever time, it doesn't matter because it wasn't 10 years.
It wasn't a decade.
Yeah. And can we also talk about the fact that The Last Guardian's coming out before 15?
God damn it. God damn it.
Another game from development hell that's getting released before Final Fantasy 15. That's a game that actually just disappeared for what?
Everyone thought that game was just straight up canceled.
Dude,
how many years has that game gone?
2009 it was announced.
No, it was announced in 9, but it started in 7.
Oh, yeah.
But it disappeared for like years until it was they kept saying like, "Oh yeah, it's still a thing," and they never showed anything until was it the
Last year.
PSX when they showed it?
No, last E3.
It was last E3. So yeah, it had been gone from the public eye for years, and now it's coming out this year. We got the release date, got new gameplay trailers, and I mean, we'll just see how that does. But it's funny. It's funny, man. Like I feel vindicated throughout all this because everyone was saying that, oh, y'all are just haters on this. Like, well, what? Stop with the Square Enix hate for once. Listen, the reason why I hate on Square Enix is because I grew up playing Square's games and I know they're better than this. They have not made a game that comes close to the level of quality as Chrono Trigger. They have not made a game that good since. Final Fantasy
Hey
VI
guys,
is one of the best. Now, hold on. I'm going to go off on my fucking rant.
no,
Hold
I'm
on a
sorry.
second.
Go
No,
ahead. Go.
like these people need to understand that Square has made better games than they do now, and there's no point in damage controlling for this fucking boy band simulator type shit. No, get out of here. Get the hell out of here.
It's and
This is
people
why we
keep
hate on
saying
Nintendo so much, is because we literally know that they can do so much better, and it's frustrating because they aren't.
people keep saying that we're hating on these companies. It's not hating on them. It's like you said, Ryan. We know they can do better. That's like, people know me. I'm a teacher. And if there's a kid that I know is capable of doing much better than the work they're producing, I'm going to be hard on them. I'm going to make sure I push them to do better. And that's kind of the same thing we're doing here by being hard on these companies. We know Nintendo can do a lot better because they used to, but they're dumb now and they do make stupid decisions.
Nintendo could
So we're
literally
hard
be
on
on
them.
top. Nintendo could literally make the best games in the industry, but they don't.
But they don't, exactly. And then we're hard on Square because, once again, you talked about Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, the classic Final Fantasy games up to Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasies
9.
1 through 9.
All of these
All of them are
awesome
hits.
games that they've
9 in a
done.
row.
And it's just like, now, what's happening? You release 13, 13.2, and 13.3. Like, what is this? This is dumb. These are stupid games. Nobody wants this. They could be doing so much better, but they just squander. They squander it.
Like it's just, you know what it is? It's more a management problem than anything else. Like people are saying that Versus 13, there wasn't much development within the first 5 years. Isn't that a quality control problem? Like, hello, how are you having someone develop a game for 5 years and have nothing done on it? Like, what is this freaking Gearbox with Aliens Colonial Marines? Like,
What if it ends up like Gearbox Colonial Marines?
oh my god.
But yeah, the thing I want you guys to just realize is that we don't want these companies to fail. When we are critical on these companies, we don't want them to fail. So all of the people who get butthurt because we're not singing praises to Nintendo because Zelda was awesome, but it's the only game they brought to E3. Because we're not singing praises to Square because, oh, Final Fantasy 15 is delayed, but they're going to make it better. That's why. No, it's not acceptable. And that's why we're saying something about it. We want them to be better. So you should not just take what they give you when it's crap. You need to speak out about this stuff and let them know, like, hey, it's not okay. It's
If
not.
Final Fantasy 15 came out and it got like 10s across the board, Game of the Year, we'd all be ecstatic.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
And if the
Straight up.
NX came out and they hit it out of the park and it came out with a good launch game, the launch window
would
looked
be
good,
so
and
happy.
We'd be
2 or 3
happy
years
about
down
it.
the road, it would be like, yes, we want this. We want these companies to succeed, but they're not. That's the problem.
Okay, yeah, I need to go off on something else. Listen,
Oh.
nothing good comes from damage controlling for these companies. You guys want a really good example about this? There is no reason anybody should have been defending Sony from the launch of PlayStation 3 up until the release of the PlayStation 3 Slim. There was no reason because they were making stupid, arrogant decisions. They launched the console at $599 US. They launched it with little to no games. There was no quality control with the multiplats. It was just not a good console. But then they realized that, oh shit, we are going to go under if we don't change things around, which is what they did with the PS3 Slim. They started pumping out quality exclusives and they ended up on top. That is why we're so critical on it, because when you tell these companies that, hey, listen, there's a problem, if they're not seeing any returns on their investments, then they are going to start changing things around. And the reason why we're so critical on 15, first and foremost, like, if you want to talk about creative wise, like, what they're doing is anything but a Final Fantasy game. Like all these product placements, number one, these ads with like freaking Dolce and Gabbana and like all these things they got going on. Like that's ridiculous. Number one, it's anything, it's everything that shouldn't be in a Final Fantasy game. Like how the heck is this a Final Fantasy game when you're talking about real life product placement? Like what? Like, I don't. No one's saying it has to be medieval or some shit, but this is like literally out of this world.
I like the aesthetic. I like the way it looks. You know what? I don't even like medieval. That's not my problem with it. Like, come on.
Okay. Somebody said, somebody was saying that 15 and Persona can coexist, and I agreed with that, and I said, of course they can. And someone says, Tundex, so give 15 a chance and stop dismissing it. When did we dismiss the game? First off, when did we dismiss it? Did you dismiss the game, Chris?
No, I'm freaking critical of it because I'm a fan of Final Fantasy. I didn't say that I'm never going to play it, though.
Ryan, did you dismiss the game?
I think I said I was going to get it for Christmas.
No, okay. So nobody here has dismissed the game.
Niggas don't listen. They see hate.
Come on, like, listen. We're being critical. We're not saying that we hate it. We all plan on getting this game at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I just talked about how my pre-order of the Collector's Edition is getting pushed back. I just said that.
Niggas
like,
don't listen. Niggas don't listen.
God. They
gotta
hear what they want to hear.
They gotta clean the earwax
My
out of their ears.
pre-order got delayed, and I said that here in the chat. But,
for the deluxe edition.
But you know, I'm dismissing the game that I'm going to spend $80 on, even though it's a ripoff. But you know, it's neither here nor there. Continue, guys.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry.
Speaking of ripoffs.
No, Sonic the Hedgehog releases bombs for like a decade. Sonic Boom is a tipping point. They go quiet for a while, and now the new Sonic games look good. Capcom ripping people off left and right. Looks like they're going to go under. Resident Evil 6 is awful, and now Resident Evil 7 looks good. Street Fighter 5 is pretty good, even though it's not finished. At least it works. Like, at least Capcom looks like they're getting back on track. Like, they need to be punished if they're not releasing a good product. That's the only way they're going to change.
That's the thing. Like, a lot of people are saying, how could you be so critical and harsh on something when it's not out yet? I seem to remember that logic being thrown around a lot in the Dragon Ball Evolution days. Like, how could you be so harsh and critical on a movie when you haven't seen it? Like, there are reasons why people can be critical about something before it comes out. So it's just, it's funny. It's legitimately funny.
We're pointing out red flags.
Yes. Like, 15 gets hate, and the hate is warranted. Like, it's giving off some red flags.
We are speaking, like you said, it's red flags, and we're speaking on the red flags. That's it. So, chill, DK.
Yeah,
I said it.
We're not saying it is bad. We're saying if all this evidence is lining up the way it looks like it's lining up, just prepare yourself.
That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Like, there are better games to play. Things will get more interesting if you just... Things will be more interesting if you're not damage controlling for games. Like the whole thing about Persona. The reason why I'm not talking a lot about Persona anymore is because Persona, we already know the release date. It's coming out. That's it. I'm not talking about any more. It's not giving off drama. There's no drama. There's no red flags. There's nothing coming from these developers saying that, blah, 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 10 million this, 10 million that. No.
The future of Persona rides on Persona 5. Oh, we need this game to sell 10 million copies.
I just... Go ahead.
No, I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the damage control argument also goes to all you DC shills.
Yeah.
You know you don't like Batman v Superman. Just admit it. Suicide Squad wasn't good. Come on.
Uh-oh.
You know it wasn't good. Don't tell me that it was good. That Joker, it's so bad.
Oh,
so bad.
Can we talk about Danny's comment? He says, nah, y'all are wrong. Have y'all seen the real reason why they delayed it? They got that Hot Topic product placement deal.
Oh, God.
Oh.
They got to make those Funko Pops.
Oh, and I do want to say something real quick. Raijin, go fuck yourself.
What did he say?
What did Raijin say? Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah, I got to find that too. Tell me when you find it.
It was a little bit ago. But y'all were talking. I didn't want to talk over y'all.
On deck to the Trump.
Done this with Trump. Let's go. Persona has been good across all the board. Final Fantasy hasn't. Is that why you're not as critical on franchise? No, I'm not as critical on Persona because there's nothing to be freaking critical of. Like, what? They release one game every couple of years and they're good. That's it. Final Fantasy, there hasn't been a great Final Fantasy game in over 10 years. It's the same thing with Sonic.
No. Final Fantasy.
That's not an MMO. That's not an MMO.
Final Fantasy 13-2 was actually really good, guys. Okay, they fixed it to where if one of the leader dies, you can switch to the other leader. So they fixed it, and it was better.
And then 13.3 happened.
And yeah,
no one bought 13.3. Literally, no one's ever bought.
I only know one person that bought it, and that's Bobby.
Yeah.
Delaying
I
a
remember
game
that
to
game
make it
came out in
better is
Japan.
bad.
I'm like, what the fuck?
No, delaying a game to make it better isn't bad. It's delaying a game when you've delayed it like 16 billion times. You don't have a release date that you start seeing some red flags. That's the problem. Listen.
10 years. Man, yeah, like you said, man, people don't listen. Because we discussed that already.
Yo, it's like in one ear, out the other. Like,
I also kind of feel a little bit bad for Tabata, because he honestly like seemed defeated in that video that he made. And to be fair, this whole mess didn't originate with him. It originated with everyone's favorite fashion designer, who will not be named.
No, he's just as bad when it comes to that. I mean, Nomura doesn't do shit for development, but he's just as bad. Tabata was making so many different changes that led to this getting delayed years.
Why would you change a game? Well.
Yeah, but it's funny. It's funny. I love seeing the salt on Twitter, because when you point this out, you get all the zealots to come out and they get angry saying, "Oh, you think delays is bad?" Blah 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 blah. I'm like, no, you missed the point and you're going for superficial shit. But okay.
It took NeoGameSpark 7 years to finally stream. Where have you been in the past 2 weeks? Where have you been?
Where have you been the past 6 years?
Yo, deadass, I've been streaming since 2010.
Where have you been?
He finally starts to stream.
The best things coming out from Square Enix in the future. Well, okay, first and foremost, any game they re-release is automatically going to be good. So that's Dragon Quest 7 on the 3DS. Yes! Dragon Quest 8 on 3DS, obviously.
Final Fantasy 12 on the PS4.
Final Fantasy 12. Well, you see, Final Fantasy 12, it's kind of divisive. I kind of liked it.
So
I think I could like it now that I play 14, because 12 was trying to be an MMO offline, and I think I could really enjoy it now. But back then, I was just kind of like,
yeah.
I don't know about this.
You know what I do need to see more of? I need to see more of that Dragon Quest game, because what the friggin' heck, man? We haven't heard about that in over a year.
Wasn't it like an MMO?
The Final Fantasy 15 strategy guide was a September 30th release date. That's for so. What if the strategy guide accidentally comes out on September 30th, and like the game just gets spoiled?
Oh, that would be great.
No, but
Noctis was really Sasuke this whole time. It wasn't a coincidence. Crossover.
Oh God, Nocturne is a pretty damn good game. Yeah, like a lot of people who like love Persona, I do recommend they get into. I hope with Persona 5, because Persona 5 looks more Shin Megami Tensei influenced than just strictly a Persona 4 clone. So I'm hoping that way it'll get people to play a lot of the older Shin Megami Tensei titles. Heck, even play Persona 1 or 2, because a lot of people haven't played 1 and 2, I've noticed.
Yeah, everybody does 3 and 4.
Why?
Right.
What are 1 and 2 on PS1?
I know the first one is. I don't know about.
Why aren't PS1 classics on PS4 yet? Haven't we waited long enough?
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
Did the Final Fantasy 7 ever come out on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's right. It did.
Nah, 12. Okay, like I think that if 12 released at a different time, people would have enjoyed it.
Cause see, the thing with 12 is because you had 10, and then you had the MMO 11, and then you had 12, which was kind of like a hybrid, trying to be an MMO, but it wasn't. Because you remember the whole play online thing they had going around when 10 came out and all that stuff, and they were in that whole era. And yeah, it's just I really don't know. I feel like if 11 wouldn't have been in between those two, it would have been okay. Or if 12 would have been a spinoff instead. But so honestly, 12 is where they really started to do things differently.
I
And they
think
started to experiment with stuff a lot more.
right, exactly. I think they were going for something different for the sake of, and well, just going forward, it didn't pan out. But looking at some other things, because some people are bringing this stuff up, like, yeah, it's okay to be passionate about something that you've been waiting so many years for. But the one thing I've noticed is that the more and more you wait for something, you start convincing yourself that this is better than what it is, or if this is not as good, I don't know how I'm gonna live with myself.
I've wasted so much time. I've invested so much time into Final Fantasy 15.
Mm.
Like, you know what? I can actually kind of see it when you really think of it that way. It's like you're so invested into this game.
Yeah,
10 years. Like this is gonna be me with Kingdom Hearts 3. If Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't good, I'm gonna be like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
exactly.
Seriously,
Like
man.
when people
Seriously.
when people ask me like, Neo, how come you're not like hyped out of this world and doing theory videos for Kingdom Hearts 3? It's because we don't know fucking anything about Kingdom Hearts 3.
Except for
You
that
can make the
concept.
theories though, because you see the trailers and you can make theories.
Yeah.
I mean,
DK
you
wants to
can.
know, will I be reviewing 15? Whenever I do get the game, yeah, I'll review it. I feel like it's my obligation to review
Yeah,
it.
well, no,
after
there
talking
has to
about
be some
this.
closure on this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
I'll
true.
do my review, and then we'll do a Hunt the Truth review when we all play it.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while.
But
Seriously,
yeah,
what happens if Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out and it's bad? Like, what are we gonna do?
if Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out and it's bad, I just pack it in, end the franchise. I don't care. Just end it. It's over.
Yeah, we'll be done. It was a good run.
It was fun while it lasted.
Someone says a guy likes all main Final Fantasy games, says they should be turn-based. No, because if you actually look at the Final Fantasy, each of the Final Fantasy games, they're all different in some way. Yes, some of them are turn-based, but they have differences between them.
And even with the turn-based stuff in Final Fantasy, they kind of turned the whole turn-based thing on its head with the active time battle stuff too. So they've always been trying to be different.
Right.
I honestly feel like this is always what they've really wanted, because it's always seemed like they try to make it faster because because they couldn't have made a game like this in the PS1. This is what they really wanted to do, but it worked before.
Yeah, it's oh my god, if everyone's like, if Kingdom Hearts 3 is bad, we should actually start up a hashtag if Kingdom Hearts 3 sucks.
Kingdom Hearts 3 sucks. I hope it comes with a
Let's
noose
do
in
it.
the collector's edition.
Let's do it.
Well, guys, we're gonna do that right now. Head over to Twitter right now, twitter.com/NeoGameSpark. I'm gonna start the hashtag if Kingdom Hearts 3 sucks. So it's just gonna be one hashtag if Kingdom. I'm gonna start it right now, and I'm gonna tweet it. So if y'all want to check it, if Kingdom Hearts 3 sucks, I gotta think of something witty. If Kingdom Hearts 3 sucks,
Dude,
this is not really witty, but it's kind of, it makes sense. So I just posted it, y'all. Retweet it. Do it. Do what you will. Tundex, post yours. Ryan, post yours. I'm gonna retweet those. I think
I
it'll
don't
be
know.
funny.
It's gonna be kind of edgy.
Yeah, go for it. Do I think 15 will suffer from the Metal Gear Solid 5 syndrome? Honestly, DK, that's a really interesting question because with Metal Gear Solid 5, I think it's okay. It's like an unspoken thing in the community that Metal Gear Solid 5 was like a bad game because people are really pissed off with how the development was with Konami and everything. So it's like
Kojima literally got ejected from the company.
yeah. So that whole thing, I mean, it looks like a great game, but I think it really got shafted by Konami towards the end. Will it suffer from the same syndrome? I don't know, considering like people want to love Metal Gear Solid 5 because it was Kojima, but at the same time they don't want to love Konami. So you're like in that weird catch-22 area. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I want this game to launch stable, and if it gets delayed and it's still chugging that frame rate, dude, I'm about to pull a Black Bond and do that. Put my mask on here.
Put your mask on here.
Put my mask on there, bro.
On your war paint.
Do that. But yeah, so I just posted that. Did you post yours, Tundex?
I'm trying to think of something nice to say. I don't know. I'm thinking.
I just posted. If y'all want to check out my Twitter, it's twitter.com/NeoGameSpark. Is 15 going to be as bad as Metal Gear Solid 5? No. I don't think so. I hope not. I mean, unless it launches broken. But the thing is, Metal Gear Solid 5 is 60 frames per second. And that game is beautiful. So
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, it's such a shame that game wasn't finished.
yeah, yeah. I don't
It's
know,
weird. It's
man.
not finished in the terms it doesn't run well or the mechanics aren't there. It literally just ends.
Yeah, I heard it was like very. There
It's
was
like
more
you're
story
reading a
issues.
book that's supposed to be like 300 pages and it ends on page 250.
Oh, jeez. Do you
But
guys remember when they showed us Final Fantasy 15 for Kingdom Hearts gameplay style? That was back like 2011, bro. Oh man. Yeah, but I heard that more than anything, people. It's kind of funny. People play Metal Gear Solid for both the story and the gameplay. And if the story is bad more than anything, I think, because they can forgive the gameplay, but if the story sucks, I think that's more than anything what people would get pissed off at. Imagine they do a Fox Engine remake of 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be cool if they like.
I mean, they might use it for like a pachinko machine cutscene or something.
Oh, stop!
God, stop it.
I would honestly, SMTX. I'd love a new Zone of the Enders, but not with Konami. I don't trust them with anything, and they're not gonna do one. So it's
I posted one, but it's not witty. But it's there now.
Let
I
me see.
tried.
Let me see.
I couldn't think of anything. I suck. See,
Let's see.
what you said, I was actually thinking something about like my life will have been a lie, but I didn't want to do that. And it is really similar to what you put.
Okay, let's see.
I would have literally wasted over half my
God,
life.
that's so yeah. Oh, it's horrible. If Kingdom y'all are so savage. I'm getting replies from folks. That's amazing. No, I actually haven't finished Type 0 yet. It's not gripping me. I don't know, man. It's the gameplay. I can't get behind the gameplay.
I haven't started it.
Apparently
Gameplay,
it's
story
better on
first.
PSP.
Story first.
Story. It just honestly, I feel like they should have given that HD collection to Blue Point and let them do that because it doesn't feel like a good remaster. And the voice acting is pretty cringe too.
Man, I literally still have not even put that game on my PlayStation. It has never touched my PlayStation.
I'm not going to put my original tweet because it's a little bit edgy for this, so I'm just going to tweet something else.
Yeah. If we're talking mainline things, yeah, I bought Shin Megami Tensei 4. I played 3. I played some of the other side stuff, not as much as I wanted to though. Like I did play Digital Devil Saga.
I have both of those, and I haven't played them yet, but I always wanted to when I was younger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're good games, man. They're really good games. It's just crazy because it's like spun off into so many different things.
Persona Q for the win.
End it.
Yeah, just end it. Persona Q, I still haven't played that.
I need to
Hold on,
get back
don't retweet my tweet yet. I think I have something much better.
Okay.
You can retweet all of them. All of them.
Why is a PSP game not 60 frames on PS4? Tell that to Square.
Good question. The same reason that they can't get a game they've been working on for 10 years to even be at 30.
Yeah. Birth by Sleep voice acting was cringe. Yes, just in general.
It was just honestly Terra.
Aqua 2.
Terra
It was
the
even
worst.
bad in the remember the trailer?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Strength of heart.
So, like,
Strength of heart.
No, that wasn't good.
Oh, yeah, but in general, the voice acting and the writing in Kingdom Hearts, especially like the newer games, is pretty cringe for the heroes. Like, I cannot stand Sora. Oh my god, I can't.
You know what sucks? When we watched the Japanese trailer for the new Kingdom Hearts game, it was so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. Riku's cool. Riku's fine. I deal with him. He's great.
Yeah.
Riku's great.
I know now.
Roxas is great. Everyone's great, but Sora, Terra, and Aqua. I want to put keys and screwdrivers in my head and just end it, man.
Keys? Unlock the door to darkness in your brain? What? Hmm?
You know what? I don't care about Kingdom Hearts 3 anymore. You know what? You guys hype me out of it. I'm done.
Why is Persona
Call of
5
Duty.
only 30
Yeah.
frames? What the heck? There's no reason that game should have run at 60. What the heck?
All right. Well, Persona 5 is a flop now.
Might as well be.
Let's keep going.
Flops on a 5.
I mean, you're not. It's turn based, so you don't really need 60 frames. But like, why isn't it 60 frames? That's the thing. Like, it's powerful hardware.
I think Tokyo Mirage is. I think it is.
I need the 60 frames for the walking animations.
But what I will say, Wii U, for some reason, some of these battles on Tokyo Mirage, bro, woo, that frame rate gets to chugging like, whoo, shit.
Yeah,
it gets bad sometimes, man.
Jesus, bro. Oh yeah, well they still have to develop for the PS3. When is the PS3 gonna die?
Oh yeah, it's shit that is coming out on PS3.
The last gen consoles just need to be done. Nobody needs to make stuff for that anymore.
Yeah, they could have dropped that. No one really cares.
When I heard that Tales of Berseria was coming out on PS3, I pictured sandpaper, just rubbing that across the screen. I'm like, that game going run like dirt on PS3.
It might as well just be a picture book.
Yeah.
Danny says we keep fading out. I don't know if that's just him or what.
Are we fading out, guys?
I feel like there would have been more comments saying we're fading out.
Yeah. The cinematic. Yeah, Dream Drop Distance HD is 60. Well, better be 60. It's a fucking 3DS game.
Fucking hope so. $60.
You guys
paying $60 for it. You're paying $1 per frame.
Yo, check out the comment that Tara Nicole said. I'm done. That's so messed up. Yeah.
Stop. Stop. That's not okay.
Laughing, bro.
I can't be associated with that comment.
I was seriously about to hit that timeout button, bro, but you laughed about it, so we good.
That was funny.
I think I might actually still hit it. That's not okay. I need to take a stand. Yeah, no, it's getting a timeout.
Well, it depends on the RPG, Leonardo, because like something like The Witcher 3 and Skyrim, stuff like that is great at 60. But if it's like a stable 30 with no drops, then I'll be okay with it. It just got to be stable, man. Or if it's unlocked, that's even better. I mean,
yeah, no, Tara Nicole, Reggie's a good man. He's a little misguided, but that's not okay.
I think Tara is the first person to be timed out in this chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of just roast people, so we don't really ban people.
Someone said, do you think that the PS4 Neo can run 15 at 60 frames? Honestly, I don't think so.
No, I think they're being a little bit too ambitious with it, with the things that they want and the vast world and blah, 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 blah.
I think it'll run unlocked, like maybe 40. I wouldn't mind it at 40.
Xbox Project Scorpio could do it.
Oh, God. Now, here's the thing, though. Like, GTA 5, that game still chugs on computers, and it's optimized well. Like, that's a demanding game.
And something tells me Rockstar would do a better optimization job than Square Enix.
Yeah. Like,
no doubt about
that. PC port of Final Fantasy 13, oof.
Oh, I got that holiday mystery bundle. I was texting Chris, like, I hope Final Fantasy 13 isn't in it. And lo and behold. God damn it. Why?
So, do you have Final Fantasy 13 on PC now?
I think we need to do a Hunt the Truth playthrough of that game where we all watch you play it.
No.
I would. That would be good. We should do that, yeah.
That game's 60 hours.
Yeah, and? But bro,
I've played through it, man. I've been through the entire game.
It gets better at 30.
Dude, that's not an excuse. That's literally something people say.
I remember that.
Better at 20 hours. And even if it does, that's not okay.
No,
you can have a 20
I'm gonna put
it opens up, man. It opens up.
I'm gonna put a certain person on blast who comes from your state, Ryan. Did he really give Final Fantasy 13 Game of the Year over Red Dead Redemption?
Who?
Pete Dorr.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He gave Final Fantasy 13 Game of the Year over
Pete's a homie. I actually know Pete. Don't do this.
No. That dude over here is saying that I couldn't get into Red Dead Redemption, but Final Fantasy 13 had great characters. Like, man, if you don't get out of here.
All I got to say for great characters, hope. Enough said.
No.
It's ironic because there is none.
Yeah. If
that
Persona
boy got on my nerves. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start off. If Persona 5 sucks, and I think y'all are gonna get a whole. You're gonna get a kick out of my tweet. Realistically, it's not even that funny.
You're just...
Yeah, I got that Peter Griffin laugh. If Persona 5 sucks, nigga, what are we doing with our lives?
JRPGs are done.
Yeah, dead ass. Star Ocean failed. Like, it's over.
God.
Star Ocean failed. Final Fantasy 15 isn't really a JRPG anymore. What are we even doing? Why are we making this podcast? What are we really doing?
I love how the relevant shit like ended 20 minutes ago. We're just shooting the shit now, which is good. It's good for the podcast time.
Around.
I need to find that image. Where is that image? God, I need to find
Oh yeah, Corey Griffin just commented something that I've been saying for years. Lightning's gonna be in Kingdom Hearts 3, right? Like that's gonna happen and we can't avoid it.
No. Found it.
Dude, it's happening.
You're so right, though.
What if Lightning's in the Frozen world?
Why would you say
Yeah, where is
it?
Super Mario
It is
52?
inevitable, though. She's gonna be in it.
Yeah, there's no escaping that.
Why?
Why would you say
I
that?
tweeted out my sarcastic tweet, by the way.
Okay. Why would you say that? Oh God. 'Cause I just forgot about that.
Unchained Key is amazing.
Who says this?
Put user in timeout.
Yo, that...
We don't play those games. We don't play those games here. You're lucky pray I don't ban you.
Oh my God, this man is a savage.
You know what? Now that I've timed out someone, I kind of like it. Knock in Kingdom Hearts 3? Ooh. Put you... No, you get a pass. I want you to live. God, Frozen's going to be the next Atlantica.
Oh God, that's going in the highlights video.
Is she really that bad of a character? Ooh, that's a rough one.
That's going at the end of the highlights video. Oh my God.
Nike Chris hasn't had anything to drink. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, this is just
sober.
Do I like Dissidia? Yeah, I like the concept of Dissidia, DK, but I feel like it's again under-realized because it was on a handheld, and I think that with this new game, provided it's good. No, I don't think they announced the localization yet.
Joker laugh. Oh,
I need that game. I need it.
If it's good though, that's the thing, man.
I need it.
Oh man, I need to see your tweet, Ryan.
They're all worried about you, Neo. They keep asking, "Are you okay?" I guess they don't know you that well.
Did they not see me laugh or something? Like what the fuck?
This dude goes into laughing fits all the time.
Oh God, yeah.
Sasuke for Kingdom Hearts, cards for Kingdom Hearts. So that's a timeout if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, that
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
3.
Zootopia and Kingdom Hearts would be lit.
Yeah.
No.
JoJo and Kingdom Hearts 3, that's something we can all agree on. If Kingdom... Oh, no!
Hey,
Ryan,
hey,
no!
Yo. Chris.
What did I miss?
What if Kingdom Hearts 3 goes to Wakanda?
Oh, my God.
I mean, they could. Marvel.
Bro, it'd be like the new version of The Lion King.
But you can stay a human this time.
Oh, God.
Madagascar for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's not a Disney property. Are you trying to get
Nike,
timed
get
out?
out of here.
What are you trying to do? If we upload this on iTunes, literally the last hour needs to be cut out because this is just like a live
this is
stream.
staying. This is staying. Idiot. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is a great podcast, and we have more people watching us now that the roast is over. That's the funny part.
This is when we get to enjoy our lives for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Now. Oh no, that Madagascar thing is catching on. Oh my God. Uh-oh.
No, Madagascar would not be
Kingdom Hearts
beautiful.
3? You want to rephrase that?
Now.
Excessive games? There you go. You
that's Joaquin.
Hey, Joaquin, how you doing?
No, he getting timed out.
He trolling.
No, he corrected himself in time.
Okay. I gotta find this image. Where is it?
What if the gummy ship is the Final Fantasy 15 car?
All right, guys, check my tweet on Twitter. Everyone in the chat, check my tweet on Twitter.
No self-promotion.
So good.
Oh wow. Wow.
It's so funny, man. It's so funny.
Agrabah and Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay,
They're
y'all trying to get
banned.
timed out.
They're
It's
trying
John.
to.
John's a fucking troll.
No, I hope they better if they put Agrabah in it, they better not have Genie. They better respect Robin Williams, and they don't put Genie in that game.
Well, he wasn't even voiced by Robin Williams in the games.
Yeah, in the
Oh
game.
well, I just took an hour. How do I time myself out?
Nah, the singing portion is gonna be part of the Frozen level, guys.
Let's just get rid of the singing portions of the Kingdom Hearts game. We don't need that. And this is coming from a choir teacher.
Yeah, there's some like, can we just get rid of the gummy ship too?
Yeah.
That was so nice. That was so nice in Birth by Sleep, not having a shitty mini game in between worlds.
Nah, but the thing is, you need to have a VR section, and that's gonna be the gummy ship.
I mean, the gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts 2 was a better Star Fox game than Star Fox Zero.
It actually wasn't boring. I just didn't want to do it.
Does Neo come out next week? What?
No, it's getting announced September 7th.
No. The game.
Your
What?
game?
No, it's not my game.
Well, you should know it's your game.
I don't. They don't tell me anything. I just pick up the check.
How's that Until Dawn money going, by the way?
Oh God, no! It comes out quarter 4. Okay. All right.
What's a good Dragon Quest to start with?
Honestly, get the ones on the 3DS, man. Get Dragon Quest 7 or 8 when they come out. Those are great games.
There's also that one on the DS, like Sentinels of the Starry Skies. That was
Dragon Quest 9.
one.
Dragon Quest 9, yeah.
Why waste the frozen world on singing? You can do a lot with the snow. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fight snowmen. Oh, the demo.
Kingdom Hearts 3, no.
Oh, the demo. Okay, there's a demo for Neo coming out next week. See, they don't tell me these things.
Yeah, you're supposed to know this. You're supposed to be reporting this stuff out to us, man.
I don't know, man.
What do you mean? Olympus Coliseum was fun. Why would you want? Yeah, I'm ready to go back to Olympus Coliseum. You're going to Mount Olympus.
Do another tournament?
No, they're going to. Well, yeah, there's going to be a tournament, but they're going to.
Yeah, you go to Mount Olympus. I know it's on there.
I play Kingdom Hearts for the singing portions.
Yeah, no, that's a timeout.
You played
That's
one
enough
game.
for me.
You played one game.
That's
Right,
a
it's
for me.
on a roll, man. Oh my god.
Yo, for real. They should have a snowboard mini game for Frozen in Kingdom Hearts 3. That'd be fun. I guess. I mean, as long as we don't sing, go for it.
No, there's going to be singing.
All I can think about, and you say a snowboarding mini game being fun, is I think about the
Sonic
tree
Adventure
surfing.
1.
I was gonna say I think about the tree surfing in the first Kingdom Hearts, and I hated that crap.
Oh,
my
God,
God.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Kingdom
God.
Hearts 1 had all that. They had a lot of bullshit in it.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yo,
I don't-
Singing Hearts coming out in 2017. Oh no.
Wait, Nike said there was a fade out too, so strange.
I don't
This is
know.
going Chris.
Yeah, it's going. There's no drops on my end. Drop frames 0. Yo.
I don't know, man.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm listening to the actual feed. It's working.
Yeah. Need to bring back the ability to grind in the Coliseum. Honestly, what I want to see in Kingdom Hearts 3, I want to see the combat get a little bit overhauled. I want to see Treasure Planet. I want to see, just in general, I want to see more diverse worlds. And I know they said they're going to have new worlds, but I want them to be more diverse. Like, I don't want it to be like what we've seen before, except different. You know what I'm saying? I want I wouldn't mind Pirates of the Caribbean coming back. Like, I'd love to play like the 3rd or the 4th movie. I think that'd be pretty
Kingdom
cool.
Hearts is it first.
Well, Nomura.
No, not the waifus. You're getting timed out.
Oh god.
What waifus? There's like 3.
You mean the children?
Oh shit. Well, Aqua. How old's Aqua? I mean, she like 19.
I think it's like 16.
Nah, she like 19, 20. Guys, how old is Aqua? People in the chat. I
How
think
could
she at
she-
least 19.
I would say about 19 at least. But yo, when you're talking about Kingdom Hearts 3, the one thing I hope with the battle system, you said you want to overhaul, yes, but at the same time, the one thing I didn't like about Kingdom Hearts 2 is because you get to be in such a beast, such a savage in that game that none of the enemies, even at the last area, stand a chance. So you don't get to use any of the fusions and stuff. And it's like, well, what's the point now? I can just kill everything really quickly.
Right.
I hope that, you get a lot of cool stuff, and then the enemies scale and the difficulty scales to where you're not just wiping stuff out in 2 seconds and floating around.
I wanted to commented, would we get mad if there was a season pass for Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes.
Yeah, because there's no reason that game needs a season pass. I don't care.
What if they did Final Mix DLC?
Oh my god, no.
I think.
Okay,
No.
so you
got
if
they made Final Mix DLC, or they just re-released it as a Final Mix game.
We're all fans of it, but just because we're big fans of that game doesn't mean we can't get pissed off about BS.
Okay.
Like
I have the perfect rebuttal to the folks saying that, oh, well, the DLC would just be like Final Mix. I don't know if y'all have ever played The Witcher 2, but they came out with this thing called The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition, which came with new patches, came out with new content, it came out with extra parts of the story, and it fundamentally overhauled an already amazing game. And that was free. So the Final Mix shit that Square was charging every year, nah. Like, honestly, I'm just spoiled by CD Projekt Red, man. That Deep Throat game is too much. Like, for real. I love them.
Keyblade skin DLC. No.
What? Keyblade? Oh, you know what? They could actually make a lot of money on that.
And then a certain YouTuber will have a website called Kingdom Hearts Skin Lotto.
Stop. Oh my god.
Well, we should do that.
We should
make a video showing that we're getting the best Keyblades, and then
oh my gosh!
Then 6 months later, it turns out we own it.
Maybe you could design your... Yo, you know what would be dope? I'll say this. I'll accept them selling customizable Keyblade skins if they're used by your online character. Let's go. Mirage Arena 2.0.
That'd be pretty hype.
That's what I'm telling you. Yo, okay, people in the comments. Okay, first off.
Am I the only one who liked Deep Jungle in Kingdom Hearts 1? Yes, you are.
Okay,
yeah,
I'll say this. I'll say this.
Can't wait till you guys watch Cheap Black back cover.
I'm watching that with Jamal again, and there might be some...
What's that?
There might be Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key back cover.
Oh god, I still haven't finished watching the Restate of Memories or what Coded.
I just sat down one night and watched it. Don't.
No, that's
not.
the thing.
It's not a story. It's not a freaking story.
There's nothing.
We tried to watch it. And I died in stream. If you were, was that on YouTube?
That was on YouTube. No, that was on I think
that was on Twitch.
Twitch.
Okay. Do you still have that? Because I died halfway through.
I'll have to see, but okay, I'll say this. For anyone who's wondering, I'll keep saying this. I am in full support for multiplayer for Kingdom Hearts 3. Why? Yeah. Because I played Mirage Arena on Birth by Sleep, and I loved what they were working for. And I think that with a proper home console release, they can just like literally... Bro, I have this pictured in my head right now. Imagine you're taking down like a Dark Side Heartless, and you have 4 with your friends, and it's done Monster Hunter style. Bro.
And one of them just zips up on his arm and starts to cut the arm off.
Freedom Wars style.
Unchained not even worthy enough to take up space on my phone. Can I mod somebody? No, I can't. All right, well, maybe next time.
Destiny the Collection's coming. What, with more DLC?
Oh, God.
Nick K, why do you keep posting shit that ain't real? Yo, Mirage Arena, I feel bad for those who never played it because it was legitimately fun.
I never played it.
But I don't blame anyone because it was harder than a motherfudger to get the PSP online.
Yeah, that ad hoc party.
And to be fair, by the time that game came out, everyone's PSP was modded anyway.
Yeah. Oh, God. I hope we get more Kingdom Hearts content than Disney Worlds. Yeah, I think that's already confirmed.
No, they already confirmed we're not.
Oh, we're not getting more Kingdom Hearts content? We're getting more Disney stuff?
No, there's no, like, Final Fantasy worlds.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I thought there'd be a Midgar world, because,
Yeah, but then people brought up the point... They brought up the point that, well, these characters are from these worlds, so why do you have Midgar? I don't know, more Final Fantasy characters? Put them in.
I really feel like they've been kind of neglecting the Final Fantasy characters here recently.
Yeah. I think because they've been trying to develop their own. Honestly, they're just glorified cameos in the Kingdom Hearts
True.
games. Like, let's be
True.
honest, you can introduce original characters to take up those spaces, and it really wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah.
No, Mirage Arena wasn't on the PS3 version, unfortunately, because if that shit was, oof, it'd be over.
Be on it, man.
Hoping for a
Playing it
Vita
all the
port.
time.
Good luck with that.
A Vita port of what?
I think Birth by Sleep.
That'd be great.
Not
It
gonna
would
happen.
be, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Mirage Arena was single player on PS3. But
Yeah, but I don't. What are you gonna do? Play that by yourself?
Well, that's the only way to play two of the boss fights.
Yeah, nah.
No,
I ain't
thank
touched
you.
that. I know.
They should do cameos from Star.
Max Goof for Kingdom Hearts 3. Why? Why do people keep saying this?
Is Xbox One still getting Kingdom Hearts 3? Yeah, I feel like they only did that. They kind of like. I feel like they only did that because the 360 was a huge success. So like,
Yeah.
all right, well, Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to Xbox One. Then Xbox One was announced. And like, well, we
Shit.
already said it.
Can't go.
That's
Well, they.
that's why the collections haven't been coming out on Xbox One. Probably.
Well, they can pull a. They can pull a. I forgot what game was it, and the PS3, the
Final Fantasy
PS4.
13.
Yeah, like no, they can pull like the PS4 version is exclusive in Japan.
Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it did that.
Oh, they did do that for Final Fantasy 13?
Yeah, for 13, it was only on the Xbox in North America.
Oh, okay. All right. Tales of Hearts R needs to be on the PS4. Tales of Vesperia needs to be on the PS4. I need to play that again.
Sorax Kyrie for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, yeah, that better happen.
Oh, jeez. Because Harambe's death had an impact on the studio. Yeah, man. I mean, it kind of just fucking halted the world. Like, if Capcom said Harambe's death is why we needed to release Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I would have understood.
Damn. 15 has a multiplayer DLC. Sounds like a cheap paywall. If that's what it is. Which, honestly, it does seem cheap, but if they can actually make, like, I keep bringing it up because Monster Hunter is the best example for what they're doing with 15. If they can do, like, a Monster Hunter multiplayer where you get, like, you can play as one of the characters, and they make it, like, a legit... Okay, listen. If they make it a legit online experience and incorporate that into the game with legit multiplayer, bro, I'm getting that shit. Like, no doubt about it. And if it's good, because we don't have those kind of games anymore. We got like some clones on handhelds and shit, but nah. I want like a full budget like type shit. Like Dragon's Dogma, but with multiplayer. Man can dream.
It would be nice, but
Yeah. Speaking of which, it is getting kind of late over here. Some of us in the chat have to wake up early tomorrow because they've gone back to work already. Unfortunately. But this was a pretty awesome stream, you guys. I love how it started off with us roasting the living heck out of the game, and then it became really chill, and everyone's like, yeah!
134 viewers, man. It's pretty awesome. Pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
So I want to thank y'all for coming to the stream. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the thumbs up button on the video. It helps us out a lot. Also follow us on Twitter, Facebook. All of our accounts are on the screen right there. If you guys want to give us a follow, check us out. We'd really appreciate that. And let us know what kind of topics you want us to discuss on future installments of Hunt the Truth. I know we want to do like a Noticing the Comments episode, where we just like interact with y'all and just read whatever crazy comments you leave on the video.
Stay tuned for the NX stream. That's gonna be our grand opus.
Yeah, our
man.
magnum opus is going to be that stream whenever they reveal the NX.
I really hope that happens most likely it'll be when I'm at work, but oh gosh, it needs to happen when I'm not at work so we can do it live.
Yeah. But it was awesome. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, everybody. I'm not going to list off everyone's name, but I really appreciate it. It was fun, constructive discussion. And yeah, we will see y'all on the next one. Tundex, if you want to do your outro and let the people know what you're going to be working on this week for videos and stuff.
Got you. Well, yeah, like you said, all my info is up here on the chat. And I do have on my YouTube channel, I still have to get my 3DS collection going. I have some discussions that I want to do about the NX that I have recorded and haven't edited yet, and something else that I've done on Pokemon Go that I haven't edited yet. I have a lot of videos in my backlog I just hadn't done. But you can go to my channel and just click on my face in the chat, and you can go check out my channel and check out my videos. I would give you a link, but I don't have an actual link yet because YouTube is different now. So, yay.
Alrighty, and Ryan, who still hasn't actually done anything on his YouTube channel.
I'm not going to.
Alrighty, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen. From me to you for now, signing off from the Hunt the Truth cast. My name is NGS, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.